What's up, guys? It's Ink by Peanut here. Make sure y'all go ahead and like, subscribe. Y'all are just now finding out about me on the internet. I'm well known for doing large anime pieces on all walks of life, all skin types, from dark all the way to light. But today I have...
Alright, it's time to go. So Peanut, you can do the color swatches with the color test on me and show y'all what's going on with the color of the melanin. If you dark like me, chances are you probably can't get color, so you can show y'all because y'all be on the internet capping. You just don't know, He telling y'all the truth.
With that being said, today I'm going to show y'all a few reasons exactly what we mean when we say that certain skin types can't get certain color. We need to break the stigma about color tattoos on brown skin when we need to be concerned with good tattoos on everybody. That's not something that's just limited to wanting something in yellow or something in red, because when we're talking about heavily melanated skin, we're talking about genetics. It has nothing to do with racism. This has nothing to do with stereotyping. This is literally the genetics. And y'all have to understand that melanin is one of the strongest substances besides carbon that's in the entire universe. And when we are trying to penetrate color pigment into melanated skin, there's so many other factors that go into play. And I'm going to introduce a lot of those factors that go into play. Appreciate time for go ahead and come here, and we're going to show y'all what some colors look like on brown skin and why we highly recommend not doing those, because you want a perfectly executed tattoo. This machine right here, this is the FK Flux, and it's at a 4.0 and it has a 3.0 give on it, so the give helps me get the ball to really pack in and saturate the colors. Y'all can see my color palette right here. I got two other colors on the darker end of the spectrum. Believe it or not, both of these are red, but they're so hued down and neutral that to make the skin accept these more, you have to hue it down, brown it down a little bit to kind of meet his skin tone where it's at. But these are the traditional colors that we usually use, and we just going to start with red just to show y'all. See, and we putting in these lighter tones because you're like, okay, he's darker, so let me go brighter. But it's not necessarily going brighter because his skin is going to still have a tint to it. So this red may even show, but how many times are we going to sacrifice the integrity of his skin to really just layer this in and pepper this in? Like, do you see how the more times I'm even hitting it, it's no longer even boosting in contrast? It is so close to his actual skin tone that when this heals, it's going to almost go back to his original skin tone that was here. So even when you get in and you really just pack this in and slow it down and get those right hand motions, the pigment color is literally just a pigment color. There's nothing else we can do to this pigment to make it brighter, because making it brighter jeopardizes the integrity on how this is going to heal completely in his skin tone. So now we finna keep bumping up the contrast, and now we're going to move to orange. We're going to try to move into different contrasts of colors to try to make it show even brighter. But brighter is not what's going to always work, because when you're dealing with dark skin, it's all about the contrast that you can put right next to the color. So now this is an orange contrast, and we're just steady moving this up. Y'all gotta understand, when y'all be seeing on videos a lot nowadays, a lot of people use CPL or circular polarizing filters to help move the light and the glare that's naturally reflected off the skin so that you can see these in an even better color contrast. But that is not truly how the color is going to look in real life. It's just that we get a better picture to show you the better depth to the tattoo. We're not trying to use this to bump up contrast or using this to camouflage things in the tattoo. We literally want to show y'all what it looked like to us. So once again, we're even moving up into an even oranger contrast now, and still we get the same exact result, if that is even visible to y'all. So now let's even move into yellow, moving into a brighter color contrast. Because I tattoo a lot of heavily melanated people, we slowing it down, letting the machine work and pack it in. Like, where is this? And of course, you know, over time, as these dry, the same way how a wall dries, same way how a paint dries, same time how anything dries, it sets, and of course it reaches the maximum potential that its tone can reach. but it's not about what it looks like going in, it's how it's going to heal. It's not about the picture, the video, the next day, the 3 days. It's about 6 months from now, a year from now, 3, 5, 10, 20. So these colors are still going to heal out and try to heal his exact tone, because when you are putting tattoos into the skin is foreign. All ink is foreign. So the skin is going to want to heal this the exact same color that it was underneath before the red pigment was put on top. Because a lot of people be like, oh, you're not putting color in skin, and oh, it's not like you have to push past the pigment. The needles literally punches a hole into the skin, and the vacuum effect from that needle slipping out, the air pressure sucks the ink down in, the same way how it's raining outside and you step in mud, and literally when you lift your footprint out, all the water rushes into the mud footprint. It's literally the exact same thing. Now let's get ready and let's try to move into green. And remind y'all, all this real fast movement, that's not how you pack color neither. Color is a real low and slow, low impact thing to put in there. Now, y'all see this green? Green is one of the brightest colors that's showing up on him. But at the same time, it's not how this is going to look, it's how this is going to heal. And you guys got to stop posting the heal photos. Oh, my color healed and it's still fine in there, because it's kind of a little bit green. And then we're ignoring the little bit of micro scarring that's in there, the micro irritations that's in there, the micro browning that happens to the tattoo. Y'all know when y'all get a color tattoo and then they have like those little burns around certain colors, look like it almost simulates like a burn that's in the skin. I call it color burning. But why would we even risk putting this into his skin? Even though the green does hold good, but now is he going to get an entire green tattoo? Is he going to get Gumby? Is he going to get the Incredible Hulk? And then now, and then if we're talking about the Incredible Hulk, okay, because that's one tone of green. Now what about the lighter tone of green that's going to have to go in there? Now see the lighter tones? So, okay, you get the Hulk. Yes, you can leave out some tones into the Hulk. But why would you risk that when you can go black and gray and get more of the scale? You can get, in tones, you have dark, medium, and light, and then just like music, you have octaves in between that. So you have forest green, and within forest green, you got dark green, then you got regular green, which is medium green, then you got light green, and in between that, you got neon green, and there's so many octaves that go in between all these colors. And usually when you push to the darker side, if they are forcing you, literally forcing you to put the color into the skin, you will move into the medium and the dark tones only, because why would you even risk putting the light tones in there, because they're not going to heal. So why would you risk that when you do black and gray, you have dark, medium, medium light, light, extra light, triple light. Now you have 9 more octaves, 10 more octaves of just tones in black and gray that you can reach in between, besides forcing this color get in there, because packing this color in dark skin is something that takes a lot of time and a lot of patience and a lot of experience. And you're gonna have some fuck ups. I don't know nobody that did anything in life that did it 100% perfectly all at every point in the time. Even Floyd Mayweather, he done lost at something. You feel me? So there's no reason for us to keep trying to stretch this into the skin. And then look at the swelling that's coming with this. Look at the irritation that's coming with this. Just putting it in there, these swellings that's happening into the skin, just because we're trying to force putting these colors in, and they just genetically don't fit into the level of melanation that he has into the skin. Y'all stop being deeply melanated as an insult. It's a blessing to be this dark. It's a blessing to have this level of protection from the sun. It is black, truly don't crack. It is a blessing to be black out here. It's a blessing to just be alive anyway. So don't come into my comment talking about I'm hating or anything. Once again, these are genetics. This is not me being racist to any culture, to any skin walk of life. This is me just telling y'all genetically these how things are. Moving to another tone, because I deal with a lot of people that like anime. Why are you trying to put Goku, a white man, a Japanese man, whatever you want to call Goku Goku's ethnicity when I don't know why y'all call Goku white when technically he is a Saiyan. He is not even Caucasian. He is a fucking alien. So why would y'all even call it that? I don't know. But this is now flesh skin tone. This is flesh skin tone. You are a black man. Ooh, perfect start to the video. You are a black man. You cannot genetically put a white skin tone contrast on your skin. You cannot put a white man's skin tone on you. You are black. It does not work like that. All of these tones that we just recently put into the skin for what, when the goal of getting a tattoo is to get a good tattoo. Don't try to get a color tattoo to prove a point. If your artist is proficient and knowledgeable and experienced enough in the skin, they'll do it. And to a lot of tattoo artists that's out there, when we start opening up these conversations and we start openly being able to talk to each other as tattoo artists and have a uniformity to the community again, we will lose that populace of opinion, because just because you get a whole bunch of tattoos don't nowhere give you the experience of a person that do tattoos every day. Every single body in this room drives every day. Not one of y'all niggas should ever be considering you on the same level as a NASCAR driver, because that nigga drives professionally every day. It's just not going to happen. Just because you swim every day, don't never think you can be Michael Phelps. You have to train for that. You have to get experience for that. You have to gain knowledge about that. And some things just have to get acquired through failures in life. It's good to fail, because once you fail, now you have the exact recipe to success. But we do not have the opportunity to make such permanent failures on people's skin. We're playing with people's skin. We're playing with people's livelihood. We're playing with our own careers. We have to be able to talk about this black and white artists. We have to be able to talk about these things that's out here in the culture now, or else TikTok, Twitter, and everything gonna take us over, when we can literally come together and as a council and say, you know what, it's certain artists that understand this, and I may not be suited to understand this. It's okay to be a white artist and say, you know what, I don't understand melanated skin, but I'm trying. If anyone can pull me in the direction of an artist that can help me know, take seminars, put more knowledge under your belt, give out a couple of free pieces, help bring black people into your world, so it won't be no black tattoo shop and white tattoo shop. It should just be a tattoo shop. It won't be no such thing as a black tattoo artist that do good color on black people. Why the fuck you gotta introduce me like that just because I do amazing tattoos? Why do I have to be a black tattoo artist that do color on black people? Why I can't just be a good tattoo artist? Why we have to make such division in being able to say these words and recognize each other and give each other praise and give each other flowers? I don't expect a white man in Kenosha, Wisconsin to tattoo a lot of black people, because that's not the demographic over there. I don't expect a lot of white artists, Caucasian artists of different skin complexions to tattoo a lot of people that's not demographically or geographically in the area that they're with. But some of you niggas need to understand that you still have the power of the internet. You can still reach out. You can still have that in-depth conversation with people from different walks of life, but you have to bring them into your world. White people have to be able to come into us and be comfortable the same way how we have to be able to come into them and be comfortable. Tattooing don't belong to nobody, because if we being 100% real, this shit was a therapeutic medicinal thing that was invented and founded by more native tribes, more native people, and we took that and added machines and added different pigments and added every flavor, every culture that added to the tattoo culture as a whole should not feel like they own this just because they do it, because this shit really belongs to anybody who's talented enough to put themselves out there, become an artist, show the whole world they talent, and be judged by their talent. That's who that shit belongs to, and that shit can belong to anybody. Like, I just don't see, like, literally open your eyes, fam. Like, open your eyes. Be real with yourself. Why would you even want to get this? Why would you even want to go through it? Why would you want to go through the most amount of pain for the minimal amount of result? It's crazy. And I know it's hella artists out there. They do color on brown skin. They do color on brown skin. They do color on brown skin. Well, how long this shit lasts when they pay? A couple months, maybe? A year, maybe? Or is you gonna be the one token black guy that's gonna be up on there on the page to be just strutted and be shown off? It don't make sense to me. And now This is a dark purple. This is a gray. Literally, if you put it on this paper, it damn near look black. So even when we tattoo darker color tones, certain tones, because it's an exception to every rule, y'all. So please don't email me in the comments talking about you got to get a brighter, darker purple. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So even when we put that onto his skin, it is going to want to hear and show and appeal as black. So it makes no sense to go this deep into color profiles because they're all going to be black. When you look at concentrated colors, concentrated green, concentrated blue, concentrated red, they look black. So there's no reason to go close to black when we can just go into black and bring it all the way out in all of those shades. You're going to get more bang for your buck getting the black and gray than you're going to get for the color. The purpose is to get a good tattoo. And if the tattoo looks good in color, but better in black and gray, get it in black and gray.